Hello, this is Donovan from the future. This is me editing the video and I noticed I messed up and I uh when I was recording the screen, it only recorded like my section of the Discord call, so you're only going to see my beautiful face for the whole video more or less. And I'm sorry about that. I got a new PC and my second monitor was messing up and I tried everything to fix that cuz usually, I have the Discord call on one screen, then I got the recorder OBS so I can see and make sure everything is good. But I'm gonna use one screen because it was messed up. But I got that fixed now. And also we was in a rush, so this is a shorter video, and we may seem like we're rushing things through. We're on a time crunch. So this video week is gonna be kind of funky. Bear with us. I appreciate y'all for bearing with us. So just act like it's more of a you listen to like an audio podcast. Act like we're on Spotify or something, because the you won't see the other two gentlemen I have. So but it'll be alright. You have my beautiful face to look at for the majority of the video. The video is still great. So this is me, future Donovan, just talking real quick, plugging this in the video, so it won't be all weirded out. So back to the regular schedule program, and I hope you enjoy the video. What is good, y'all? Welcome back to episode 10 of the Anime Villains podcast. It's gonna be a little bit of short one, a quick one, so we're gonna get straight to the point. I hope y'all have been doing well, doing excellent in this video. Make your day even better. I'm here with Joseph. How you doing today, man?
Good man, let's get to it.
Excellent. Also with my boy Hendo. How you doing today, man?
Feeling good, man. Blessed and highly favored, brother.
So let's go and get straight into it. I'm gonna ask y'all first, right quick. What offer up? What anime this week was y'all favorite? Do you have one? You have a clear favorite episode?
Let Joe go first.
Dang.
Go ahead, pull out the notes, man. Pull out the notes. I know you got them.
Now I got the notes out. I'll probably say free rent, to be honest.
Surprised. I thought you was gonna say Hill's Paradise. I'm not gonna lie to you, since you Hill's Paradise number one
Hell's
fan. You know.
Paradise was good. It was good.
So yeah. So why you think?
It
So
just
why?
pissed me off.
What?
It was good. It just pissed me off.
Oh,
And
oh,
that
okay.
that,
Oh.
that last episode, I don't want to get into it
Okay,
now,
yeah,
but
okay, yeah,
it
okay, okay,
just
okay,
yeah.
okay. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Since we never start with fearing though, go ahead and start talking about fearing. I still haven't called to be on a BS, but y'all go ahead talk about this episode of fearing. And just right quick, people been saying I don't know if y'all seen, it's been kind of people been bashing. They are kind of getting tired of fearing repetitive. Oh, and they do like a little dumb side quest thing, and there's really nothing going on or whatever. It's two sides of the coin, but at the same time, some people saying like that's what the show is, and it's still
I
great.
enjoy that part
That's what I'm saying.
personally.
Yeah, and
I
that's what
enjoy
a lot of
that
people saying.
shit.
So it's just cause it's like this one little famous clip of his another podcast. It was talking about I forgot who was saying it, but he was saying it in a way kind of make fun. He was like, oh, first they do this, like first they do this, and there's something wrong with hearing. She have a flashback about him, or like he was just saying it kind of like that, and people was flaming him in the comments. So I just want to know how you feel about fearing. So you find with like the side quest, the chilling, like the adventure, the journey of it, and the little cute moments, and just all the flashbacks. Excuse me. You find with all of that stuff.
Yeah, facts. I mean, I don't watch free rent for any other reason other than like just pure enjoyment personally.
Yeah.
I don't watch it for the fights. I don't watch it for a plot or anything like that. It's just for enjoyment.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that show comes on, man.
Mm.
No other reason.
Is there any other anime that's like that for you, like to you?
No.
Is that so? Fearing is a special place in your heart.
Yeah, it's well, I'm gonna say this. Haikyuu was another one that was strict that was like really, really enjoyable. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? But other than that, this is it for sure.
Okay. And before we get into review, Hendo, how you feel about you? Because I know you are a slice of life kind of romance, so you already kind of like fine with not just being action and straight. So 'cause I know you watch a lot of romance anime, so it's fearing right up your alley.
Honestly, bro, it's like I kind of agree with what bro was saying. Like in that little clip where they kind of started flaming him
Oh, so you have seen it,
because
right? Okay, so you have seen it.
I haven't seen the clip, but I'm just
Oh,
talking about basically what you just told, what you just said,
yeah,
because the repetitiveness can be kind of annoying, right? At least in the first season, it felt like we got introduced to the obviously the party, right? Then we get introduced to to Fern, right? We see her grow, we see her get older, then we see like the passing of Himmel, then we see both of them go on their adventures for a little bit. Then we meet up with Stark. So it's like, although it isn't some big overarching plot like Attack on Titan or something like crazy, right?
Mm,
You still can tell that the plot direction is like moving forward. Right, substantially, if you will. You're gaining new characters along the way. You're trying to get like the mage exam, et cetera, et cetera. This
Mm-hmm.
season, it's like they keep going north, right? But it is kind of getting a little repetitive, right? Like my favorite episode was basically like the romance episode, which was not this last episode, but last week,
mm,
right? But like outside of that, this season has been kind of forgettable so far, right? Because it's just like it really hasn't really made it a true impact yet. So it's like I can kind of see what he's saying. Like I'm not gonna drop it,
mm,
right? But it's like I'm not excited to watch a Freeman episode. You know what I'm saying? As of how it stands right now, right? I enjoy it, and I know you watching, you gonna kick back, you chilling. But like as far as like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this episode this week. As of right now, that's just not how I feel about Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
okay. That's interesting,
I
interesting.
feel
But
that.
how y'all? Well, what happened this episode? What do y'all rate this episode of Fearing? How y'all feel about it? Joseph, go and go first.
Oh, it was just one of them, like,
Same old,
random,
same old. Okay.
nothing like
Yeah,
crazy, crazy, bro. I mean, I say like a 7.5 or something.
yeah.
Basically, what you was talking about, just a flashback and then random side quests, bro. They helping to do with liquor or something. I don't even remember the dude
Yeah,
name,
No,
but it
literally,
was just, you
bro.
know what I'm saying? It was cool though. I mean,
yeah,
I didn't hate watching it,
yeah,
but yeah, it was one of them. What you was talking about?
yeah. How you feel about it, Hendo? This episode of Fearing?
I probably give like a 6 because like Joe said, like I was trying to remember what it was and I freaking remember, bro. Literally trying to help dude make some liquor, bro.
Yeah.
And then
Facts.
it's supposed to be like the best liquor of all time.
Mhm.
And then Freeman don't want to help him. They like, dang, Freeman, why you being mean to the old man? Blah blah blah. Then of course we get the flashback. When we get the
Yep.
flashback, it was literally a elf who was mad. She spent her whole life trying to get this liquor, and it sucked. And
Yeah.
she was like, "You know what? I'm gonna basically write on this stone tablet. This is the best liquor ever, and it sucks." So like, they finally get the liquor. It's
And it
terrible,
sucks.
right? And
Yeah.
then now the whole village is drinking terrible liquor because they're like, "Oh, it's better if you're drinking it with friends." I'm
Yeah,
like,
that type of stuff.
"Oh,
Yeah.
get out of here!" Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but like, it's
Yeah.
like Joe said, like it was cool. It wasn't like I was gonna stop watching the episode because of that. But I'm just like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, when we gonna make something shake, bro? You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? So yeah.
yeah. I heard. I don't know if it takes with a grain of salt, but they was like it's gonna start like picking up because, like you said, it's the whole thing is like getting to whatever the north or like the ice place or so they can see.
hmm
Do they call it heaven? I forgot the place
Mm-hmm.
they call it. Whatever.
Yeah, they call it heaven
Yeah, to so
basically.
they can see it. So I heard that like that it should pick up soon because they gonna focus back on that and like it's gonna change from this episodic kind of side of the task every single episode. But
Mm-hmm.
that's solid. So would y'all say Freeing is y'all least favorite episode? Wait no, Joseph, you said Freeing was your favorite this week. Did you say that?
Well, this week, yeah, I say it
Really,
was.
it was your favorite. So was this
Yeah.
just was it just like a low week for you then, or because
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
about to say it
I
didn't
didn't
sound like that
really.
you thought it was just heat, so it was like kind of a low week for you.
I would say so. Yeah.
Interesting,
I would say
interesting. So
so.
let's go and dive straight into your favorite anime of all time, No, Hell's Paradise. So I'm surprised. I thought you was gonna say Hell's Paradise was. I thought you could be like, oh my god, Hell's, we are back, we
Why?
cooking.
What is there to be happy
I
about? What
just
is there? What's there to be happy about?
because they starting like to tussle a little bit, and like
Bro
you said,
got
like you.
body. There ain't nothing to be happy about.
So
He
because he got
got
body,
body.
because he got body, you don't
Bro,
like it.
that's trash, bro.
So
That's
so
trash.
was is the ex so it failed to meet your expectations. Can you
That's
remember last
trash.
week, last episode, you was like, oh man, they got caught, so it's about to start jumping, like because they
It
just got caught,
was.
so it was lower than you thought it was.
Okay. So the fights was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. The fight
Okay
was
then,
crazy.
okay then.
But I just I don't like how bro just got body
So
like
it's because
that.
he got
It was
body.
too easy.
Yeah.
It felt like. But guess how I know next episode he gonna come back doing some crazy shit, or he gonna have some type of I don't know what's gonna happen. Something
Stronger than
crazy
ever.
But
finna
Yeah.
happen.
something gonna happen. Yeah, but
Yeah.
something gonna
Yeah,
happen.
Mm. So what would you rate this episode? Or can
I
you tell
thought it
us
was
a
gonna be
or can you
more
tell us
like
a
hustling for
can you
real.
tell us a quick synopsis of what happened this episode? Was it just a fight or what happened? Like
I mean, mainly that's what it was.
a
So
fight? Who? Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
The Tenzin leader that they were fighting, um, they were fighting originally they were fighting his, I guess, base form,
Yeah.
right? Which is, I guess you could say, his Ricker form before they actually transform into their real true identity, right? Which is like the ugly thing, whatever that
Yeah, I
is,
don't know.
bro.
Yeah, black and white, big old tree or something. I don't
So
know.
so Gabimaru and the chick, they body the first version of him easy. So then when he started to transform, Gabimaru like, hey bro, the real fight finna start right now.
Hmm.
Get ready. And then all hell broke loose after that. That shit was over with. Quick.
You don't
It
think
was quick.
so do you think somebody will save him or he about to cause he haven't did like the fire stuff yet, but I know probably he ain't did that because I think the fire doesn't matter because
He
that's his
couldn't.
counter. Yeah, cause that's his counter. They got I forgot what element old boy is that Tintin, but he's his
Oh
direct
boy
counter.
got water.
Okay, yeah,
He's a
yeah,
water
yeah, yeah. So
element.
Good.
he
The chick is earth and he's fire, yeah.
yeah, so it's gonna get cooked. So I'm just saying, like, it just sound like you just feeling lackluster about it, man. Like I said, I'm just surprised. I just thought you was gonna be through the
I
roof,
wasn't feeling it, bro. I
jump for
wasn't
joy.
feeling it, man.
So
I
do
ain't gonna lie.
you? So
But
you don't?
maybe that's just
Yeah.
bias though. That's all bias.
Is
I'm
it?
about to say,
But
he
I
Is
just
it
said
just
his
wasn't
man's
because?
feeling
got body, bro.
And is it because maybe you just remember season one being so amazing that you just comparing season
it. It
one to season? That's
was.
what it was. So you so
It
far
was like, you remember that season one fight when Gabi Maru fought the first guy, he going back and forth with him. This a crazy fight
yeah.
for at least the whole episode, damn near 20 minutes, 15 minutes. They going back and forth until, he finally, get the best of him. But it was actually a fight. Right here, it was no fight at all. No fight at all. So
Okay. So it's really
I
just
ain't like that, but we're gonna see.
so it's just because Gabby Murray got bodied. Okay, Hendo, how you feel about this episode, man? Do you feel like that too, or you think it's
I
Also,
ain't
real
even
good?
quick,
watched
real
it,
quick.
bro.
Go ahead.
I
Oh,
My
you
do.
watch
fault.
it? Okay,
My
that's
fault.
fine.
Real quick.
Go ahead. Nah, you fine. Go ahead, man.
Um, Gabi Model is the strongest one out of all of them, bro. And
Uh,
he got body in 2.3 seconds. Nobody else
Not
got
gonna
his
lie.
ass.
but
That is true.
it is a caveat though. Like you said, that's literally his
A
opposite element.
matchup thing.
That's his opposite. Yeah, that's his worst. Like old girl said, she was like, man, we really ran into his worst outcome. And right quick then, how you feel about old boy snaking him out? Like, do you feel like he did them dirty by snitching on him?
He ain't had no loyalty to him.
Okay, but okay,
He
so
just wanted to protect his brother.
his brother. Okay, but
His brother
I was
with
yeah, yeah. Nah, but I'm saying, but he made
No,
a so
oh,
called
you didn't watch
deal.
the episode.
But
Okay, I
he
got let
made a
me go
so
into
him.
called
detail.
deal. But he made a so called deal and said just leave his brother alone. And I was gonna ask y'all or Joseph,
Right, right.
do you think they actually going to just leave him alone?
I think they
I don't
they
think
plan
so.
on sacrificing everybody
That's what I'm
personally.
saying.
They gon' it don't even matter.
I
But I
don't think they're
think
gonna let his brother go.
I think they will. They're not gonna let him go. No, I think they're gonna end up sacrificing him too,
That's what
because
I'm
they don't
that's
care
my
about
point.
none of
Yeah.
that he got going on.
So you saying that do you think he should
They're
still
not gonna
made
let
that
him
deal?
die though. I don't think they're gonna let him die though.
For now, okay. So I guess it was a
For
good
now,
deal
yeah.
for right now, okay. But yeah, Hell's Paradise. Wait, so what score would you give it, right quick, before we move on?
Unbiased is it was an 8 point. It was like
Damn,
an
that's
eight point
high.
three.
Okay, so what? So
Like
what
an
is
eight
bias?
point three.
So what's the bias score? Because he lost.
Yeah, because he lost.
No, but no, I'm saying
He
like
lost in
But
a
you said that was
trash way.
no.
your
You said that was
unbiased
your
opinion. What's
unbiased.
your biased
So what?
opinion?
Yeah. So what is your bias score?
Shit, four.
All right, man.
Trash.
I get this episode like an 8. Good episode. They've been slowly but surely ramping it up. I feel like this and Fire Force is like the same to me. They've been slowly ramping it up, but Fire Force is getting me more mad about it. But like you said, I'm biased about that. But I will dive into that later when we get there. But yeah, it was solid 8. Yeah, they just found out, they was making half of the episode was them making a plan, or no, I think that was the other episode because I watched them together. But they plan fell through. Old boy snaked them to protect his brother, and now they all are fighting against their worst matchups. and I believe somebody getting bodied out of that group. Somebody, one, two, somebody got to get bodied because no way hell they all facing their worst matchups, or at least one of them facing their worst matchups, and they're gonna come out but alive. And then I'm saying how they gonna beat them because then they also haven't even fought the head honcho dude yet. He way stronger than the other Tenzin. He a demon.
Mhm.
So they about to be struggling
Bro,
with them.
different level.
So they gonna struggle with them. How they go for him? So they all gotta join together. And then they got old boy. They've got like the I forgot what their name, but I'm gonna call him Samurai. He pulling up too, and he just trying to body everybody too. He don't care who you is. He bodying you. The black hair dude. So yeah,
Mhm.
it's gonna get
Hmm.
crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait to that group meet up with them because like it's gonna be pure chaos. Like it's gonna be like a free for all. Everybody for themselves. But great episode. I give it 8 out of 10. Also, I'll beg out Fire Force out the way too. Hindo, did you watch Fire Force?
Nah,
Okay, I won't spoil a lot then. I'm kind of
you
like
can.
Joseph. I'm kind of like Joseph to how I have a bias against it, cause as y'all know, I've been waiting for Arthur versus Dragon for the longest. I've been waiting for that fight for the longest, and they just I don't know, bro. They are just playing with my emotions, and they just prolonging it, and they haven't started the fight. So I'm biased. Like every single episode I see that's not the fight, I'm like, man, this episode is mid. I'm saying it's mid, but in reality, I give it like a solid. What? Let me check my notes. I think I give it like a solid like 7.5. Or what did I say? Let me see my notes. Oh, I give it 7.2. So my notes was first. Pi is the key to the cataclysm. I don't know if you remember from the manga hin though. The key to stop
Hmm.
was pi, not actual pi, but the math pi. So 3.14 blah 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 blah. That was kind of crazy. I was like, okay. Arthur got lost though, but it was funny because he got lost again, and I think the fight about to happen because he was like I'm about to do like my Dragon Slayer quest now, so hopefully the fight's happening in the next couple of episodes. I also said RP Lidu Vulcan, like the internet sidekick. Somebody got bodied. Then that's saying said was this episode was okay 7.2, but I'm waiting for the art to fight. So that's really it about Fire Force. We're going to the next. Not nothing much, but it's okay. Y'all watch JJK?
Yeah.
All right,
Hmm.
I'll start with Well, Hendo, you go and start with JJK. How you feel about
Um,
JJK?
I thought it was pretty cool. Nothing too crazy. Like rating Rise probably like a 7. Most interesting part of the episode was probably like the end, right? Where both of them was like they knew where Higuruma was.
Oh yeah,
And they
yeah,
both said two different places.
yeah,
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I was like, I like that, bro. So who's telling the truth? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
that was
Um,
good.
Yuji fight was smooth, nothing too crazy. Like that's light work, bro.
His
Like, you know,
his durability is
um,
insane. Did
bro,
this happen in
like
manga too like this? I don't. He just running through build, smash through build.
yeah.
That's crazy. His durability is. I didn't.
I mean, cause I'm not gonna lie, cause he got something else coming up soon, right? Where it's like he jump and bro, he'll like literally decimate the entire like roof of a building by him jumping,
His durability is
right?
insane.
So it's
Yeah.
like
Oh
that's how
snap!
yeah, and that's how like strong he kind of like gets to get and stuff like that, right? So durability OD for sure.
Yeah.
But it was cool, you know, nothing too crazy. Like it was kind of like a buffer episode. Like yeah, Yuji fought, but like that was light work. So I feel like we finally kind of like I like the plot progression we was going in with the end of it, basically saying how because now it's like who's telling the truth, what are the reactions gonna be, how do they plan on finding out if they telling the truth or not, like et cetera, et cetera. So I'm looking forward to it. But I give it a 7.
Okay. Solid episode. I'll go and go right quick. My notes was I said JJK. The first thing I was saying, JJK this season has been cooking. Excuse me, with the city backgrounds when it's like curses. Like I think they showed one. It was the beginning of the episode when they, like it was showing like a red, like like the city was in red, then it flashed back. I just feel like every single time they got like huge curses or a lot of curses in the background they showing the city, like the landscape has just been amazing. I like when they do that, like the city. Even when
Hmm.
Yuji was fighting, when they was showing like the buildings and stuff, the buildings been looking
Mm-hmm.
amazing. And I was saying just for the manga, I don't remember Kenjaku telling that random girl thank you for being Yuji's friend. I could be just missing that, but I do not remember
He
that at
did.
all. Small thing. Is that same
I had
girl
a
who was
question
fat?
about that.
Is that the same
Yes,
girl
it
who was fat?
was.
Okay,
And
I was
that's the
thinking
one that
that.
Yuji recognized in the
Yeah,
restaurant.
and he okay. Go Joseph. What's your question about it?
So I think you may have just dropped something that you wasn't supposed to say.
No, I know
So
he's a good talk about. Go ahead.
So I didn't know Gito. What's his name? Gito, right?
Ken, no, our Ghetto was the body he's in. You remember like the dude with the scars? That's just a brain. So he put his brain in Ghetto
Okay, I
body.
forgot about that
So
part.
his name is Kenjaku. That's like the big bad.
So
Ghetto died in
Kenjaku,
hidden inventory.
That was Gojo's friend. And you remember that's how Gojo got sealed
yeah,
because Gojo thought he was
I
He
dead.
remember
thought it
that.
was
And that okay,
Ghetto.
I was yeah. He thought it was good. But all right, go on, continue.
He said, "Thank you for being friends with my son."
Yeah.
Itadori is his son.
Did they went over this a couple? I don't know if they did it in detail, but they showed this in a couple episodes. I don't remember. It was like a little flashback. I think it was like last episode or two. They were showing Yuji's birth, right? And I think we talked about it. It was kind of weird
Yes,
because I think it was the point
yes.
of view of like
They
Yuji. Or,
showed
it was some kind of weird. But Yuji
they.
mom, yeah. So you know like how like the scars
It was a
signify.
dad's point of view.
Oh,
It
it's a
was a
dad point
dad's
of view.
point of
All
view.
right. So you know how like like the scars basically signify
Kenjaku.
when Kajaku is possessing somebody. He basically unscrewed their brain and put his brain into there. So Kenjaku is technically Yuji's mom because
Ain't no technically about it.
he
He
is.
is.
Yeah, because he was in he basically possessed Yuji's
He
mom body.
possessed her.
And he was taking back shots from Yuji dad.
Hmm.
So
No
Kenjaku took Yuji's
exaggeration.
dad back
No
shots
exaggeration.
for his grand plan. Yep, he literally did that.
Hmm.
For his grand plan. He wanted that much.
And for further like explanation with that, bro, they showed a flashback of Kamo Noritoshi, right? And he had to, and that was like when Chozo was kind of like going through his like little crisis, and you seen the scars on his head too. So that's why Chozo also has a beef with Kenjaku because he feels because Kenjaku like killed like his other brothers and stuff like that because they were all his experiments
And that's why,
or whatever.
and that's why
You
Chosen
good?
say that's what Chosen say. Yuji is his brother. Cause they're technically brothers.
Yeah,
Because
it's
Because
starting
he
to
can
make
sense
sense.
it
I
because
in the
probably
because
just
blood.
Kenjaku
missed that
made him.
part.
Yeah, because but Kenjaku experimented made that, and now he's using. So yeah, you know, hey,
So he was
Kenjaku
taking back
back
shots.
shots for the plan. You
He
know that's something
was, bro.
serious. He took back
He
shots for the
was,
plan
bro.
and act like
That
it was
boy
all
said,
serious.
"Hey,
That is crazy work,
That's it.
bro.
But after that, let me go and skip past. I was like, I was dying laughing like from all their reactions from like from their reaction from saying Gojo is sealed because they just can't believe it. They're
that
like
was
what? They're
hilarious."
like Gojo is sealed. Okay, it's like the strongest like
That was
OP dude you
hilarious.
know. It was funny because you remember the episode before the girl Megan was fighting and
She said,
Meg was trying to convince him, yo, he's sealed, and yeah, she was like, bro, you lying to me, and
"Come
and
on."
and then Hikari was the same way. I'm loving Hikari design though. It's fire and they did it justice.
Hmm.
And I'll say usually parkour is crazy. He be flipping through the buildings and he was doing all kind of crazy stuff, bro. After that, then I was like usually one shot that helicopter dude. That was fun. He just threw a brick at the girl, then he just stole off on the helicopter dude.
But that
They
was
are
Bro, I
so
ain't gonna lie.
sorry.
hilarious.
His character was so lame,
Yeah, it
bro.
was so
How
funny.
you
That was so
put a
funny, bro.
helicopter on your head, bro? That's
Exactly.
crazy.
And then I would then this is really a question to us where I also stated who's being lied to, Yuji or Megami? Joseph, who you think being lied to at the very end?
I really think Yuji's being lied to.
That would be even worse because that's supposedly his boy. Well, not his boy, but he know him for back in the days.
But that don't mean you don't know their
Yeah,
relationship from back in the day.
that
That's
Usually
why I
would
didn't know
say
him at
that.
all.
that yeah, using them all, and that would be a good twist because I feel like it seems more like the girl Megami is with seems like she's more prone to lying more about it because she's just
Intimidated.
random. Oh yeah, she a random person she just met, and yeah. But I read the episode 7.5 out of 10. Like just like y'all say or Hendo say, it was like it was a solid episode. Nothing crazy. Like there was nothing crazy about these parts, about these fights, about the progression. But it's just I'm gonna say it again. The animation direction is still getting me excited for the upcoming fight. Usually, he's gonna fight somebody very soon. It's gonna be crazy. Even the Megami fight here, don't you remember his little fight that's coming on in a couple of games? I
Hmm.
feel like they've
Hmm.
been adding like so much to the fight, like to every fight that I think they'll even make that fight even crazier than it really was. Like they go, even though that fight was lucky
Low-key
solid,
solid.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was lucky, yeah. But I'm saying they gonna bring it to solid to a banger. I feel like they've been elevating it. And then Hikari fight, bro. Dude. That fight was already a banger. It's 10 out of 10. So what are they gonna? Bro, I can't wait to see what they do with it, dude. They
Probably
gonna
was already the best fight in Cullen
they gonna
games.
make this 30 out of 10. It's a lot of stuff. YouTube point of view again. So
Yeah,
it's
I
just a
think him
lot.
and Yuta got
It's
it.
just a lot of things. So what y'all rate the episode? I forgot. Wait. So you said a straight 7.
I gave it a 7.
What you give it, Joseph?
I say 7.5.
All right, over on the same thing. It's solid. All right, we're gonna have Paradise. We're gonna. All right, now the two best animes we feel like
That's what I
every
was waiting on,
time.
man.
So let's go for Hero first. I'm gonna go for Hero. Surprised me. I think this is the only few reasons because, like I said, I've been having Fate first and then Hero close second. But I wouldn't say like they flipped in total now. But this episode, I feel like Hero was better than Fate to me. Hero episode very surprised me. It was very good. Um, and then so my notes is the first thing I said, goddesses can't attack humans. That's interesting to me. So I was trying to see how that can maybe would like does that mess up my theory that I think that like a goddess is like the head honcho demon. So I don't know how that would work if they can't attack humans. But she could be more just
Could have
like a
been turned into a
general.
demon blight.
Yeah, and yeah, so that also may change the rules. And I want to know who made these goddesses then. Like, was it like super old like humans back in the day because they made it a rule that they can't attack humans? Because she made it seem like that it's not like she don't like want to attack, but she just can't. Like it's physically impossible for her to attack humans. Also, it's like what the fuck? But the crazy dude blew his head off with a yell. He on demon time. That was crazy. He yelled across the tunnel and blew his head off. I did not expect that.
But that was
They
fire.
have surprisingly been doing well with like the random gore. Just like when the king dude was trying to rip off his arm or leg, that was crazy. When the other dude was shooting people, the little assassin dude was shooting the old boy in the episode.
Sniper.
Yeah, they do like, and when they be cutting somebody, like when they cut one of the monster's body, like fully with a sword, they do really well with the gore. It's really good. Oh, and I was like, Dota stealing their money just to pay them with it had me dying laughing. Like you can never send him on a solo mission. He gonna mess up something every time. Like, bruh, he's so dumb. Then I was like, but the goddesses summoning a giant sword was live. That was peak. I did not expect. I don't think she did that
That was
yet.
pressure.
So some of them
That
giant
was
swords,
pressure.
I was like, oh my gosh. And then after that, I was like, holy, she's really what's her name? Freaking Gilgamesh, because she summoned multiple giant swords.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, no way Xylo got body like that. That's why you never speak too soon. I
Okay.
think he was like, oh, good job, but we got to beat. And then I was like, oh, then I like Taylor's speech, Xylo's speech, and then her speech about, me and you the same, or you see yourself in us. That's why you be feeling some type of way. And then I said, oh, fuck no, it can fly. When that thing started flying, I thought they was cooked. It was out of there.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, and then I said W Holy Sword interest when they like unveiled the sword and she was like unsheathing it. That was a peak so much because earlier I was saying I need like to see more from Xylo. I'm kind of looking getting tired of dagger throw blow up. So I needed to see more, and so the
That's
goddess
fire though. I ain't gonna lie.
it is
That's
no,
fire
it
to
ain't
me.
bad. It's just repetitive.
It's
I just want to
fire.
see something else.
Yeah.
So the goddess putting out giant swords and holy swords made me shut up super quick because she was really cooking. And that also made me again cannot wait to see other goddesses' powers because we seen I think they showed like a glimpse of how they look, but I can't wait to see other goddesses' powers. And I think they talk about it, but whatever. But I was like, this episode is a 9 out of 10 to me. I'll probably put it a 10 out of 10, but everything was amazing. Basically, it was just with the siege and they defeated the demon. And it's interesting. They also said because Xylo didn't die, but I think she was like the healer fixed you or like I forgot the term they say when they like not getting healed, but
Repaired?
yeah, they repaired. So that made me think that it wasn't like a healer fixing her because they said repair, and I thought they used that term too when like the king died and it was like oh he will get sent to
Yeah, they sent
repair.
it to the repair
So
shop.
I want to see
Mm-hmm.
like they're like how like can they only like repair heroes or can they do that to like they regular soldiers too without killing them? I'm trying to see what else going on with that. But it was a great episode. I love the siege. I feel like we're gonna just straight going up more with the plot. I think it's on an upper trajectory because Xylo also seen that creepy dude who looked like he like a boss or whatever. who was sentencing all the other side characters to be a hero. So I'm interested to see Xylo finally try to start his revenge tour because I'm interested to him start that. And I wonder how the guys will feel about that. Like, will she be on his side, or will she be like, no, we can't go against the church or whatever? But Hendo, how you feel about this episode of Sentenced to be a Hero?
Really enjoyed it, bro. Like I thought it was pretty dope, pretty cool. Like one, I like how we starting to see some of the other quote unquote factions, right? Like they call the humans that want to coexist with them. I forgot the name, but like they were listed like as a faction, right? And so like I thought that was pretty cool, showing how they fight them. Um, I really enjoyed all like the different characters kind of getting their shine and they love in this episode, right? Like you saw the king, he had his quote unquote subjects use like the sacred seals to like blow them up. You see Tatsuya sniping, going crazy, spazzing. You seeing
Dota,
Dota
yeah.
stealing all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Then we seeing Tati is the Miles dude. I'm tripping.
Oh, that's
Tati
his
a
name.
Miles
Okay,
dude,
bro, he was
yeah,
going crazy in the
blowing people
tunnel.
heads off,
He
right?
was
Like spaz, and he literally had the people on his side throwing up and stuff because
crazy.
like the gore,
Yes, bro.
right? And I'm like, dang, that's fire. Then you got the sniper going crazy. And then the quote unquote final fight with the demon blight, they thinking it's cool. I like how everybody essentially played a role, and I'm saying everybody, like obviously
All the
our
heroes.
main guy did, right?
Yeah.
Zalo did, but then you seen Dota come in clutch at the end, right? Then you seen the
He's so
snipe.
dumb.
He said, "Oh, I only got one shot left."
That
He
was
like, "Oh,
pressure.
I
I
ain't
ain't gonna
gonna
lie.
miss though." Wow,
He
I
may be my
said,
Yeah.
favorite. He may be my favorite. He's
like
going on
that
my
was
list.
just such a tough sequence though. I'm like, nah, like they really got it. They really cook it. And the cherry on top, at the end of the episode, he wake up. First of all, I thought he was kind of dead, right?
Facts.
Because I thought he should have been okay, right? But I don't know the how they sell their healing powers, right?
Yeah.
Um, but then when he seen bro, I said, no, he's cooked. I'm like, they finna kill him for no reason,
Yeah.
bruh. Like he finna lose his memory. Cause he said I swear I thought he said you're not gonna remember none of this anyway. Right? And so I was like, no, he's finished. But then he just let him get that off. Right? And he was like, hey, bro, you didn't beat two demon blights in like a week. He's like, hey, some people may really like that. Other people won't. And you already know the people who won't. And that's these people. And I'm like, why does he feel so comfortable telling him all this information?
Exactly.
But like
Hmm.
I thought it was fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like, was it a perfect episode? I don't know. But on a scale of 1 to 10, that gotta be like a 9,
Is it your
9.5. You know what
favorite
I'm saying?
of heroes so far?
From hard to beat episode 1 because that was like an hour, and that's
I ain't
what
gonna lie.
kind of got me hooked and reeled in,
You're right.
right? Especially because that also showed us what the goal was. We thought the goal was the demon blights, but I think at the end of that episode they showed us how he got slimed out,
Yeah.
right? But since that episode, I think this is the best standalone episode because it's kind of hard to count that episode 1 as one. It's 3 episodes basically.
Yeah.
But this is the best standalone episode because I ain't even mentioned Terrorita, right? We seen her like she I ain't gonna lie, she put out big swords in that first Demon Blight fight.
I did not remember
A
that though. I ain't
Demon
gonna lie.
Blight fight. I'm not gonna lie, she did,
Yeah.
right? But I don't think they lasted as long. And this is the first time she made, of course, like the holy sword.
That
And
was
you could
tough.
tell it took her like a couple minutes to make. And I'm like, nah, she really like at first, they say she was kind of like Gilgamesh, but she really like it was like like it's kind of I'm not really moved for real, but
Yeah.
like this episode she moved me, bro. I gained some respect for her. You know what I mean? So I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fire, bro. I give it a 9.5.
Yeah. And I was gonna say something too, right quick for Joseph Goon. I do not remember. But something else. I think I ain't gonna lie. I think I like. It's not that Xylo is bad. I think it's just a Naruto situation where I like Dota. I like the new dude who sniping dude.
Bro,
I
you like
think
no main
I
characters,
like
bro.
the
That's what that is, bro.
Lelouch my goat.
Zalo a fire character though.
Lelouch
He a
my
fire
goat.
character though.
I mess with Lelouch.
That's the only main character you mess
Britannia. Soma. Soma is one of my favorite main characters. But
bro. Hey, he's watched over like 500 anime, and he likes five main
I can know
characters.
I like other
Come on, bro.
Marcane cats, but we'll get into that later. Ichigo is
I'm
my
not
goat.
going.
Ichigo is my goat. Giorno is
That's
my goat.
crazy.
Giorno is my goat.
Bro, you
That's
like
true.
Aizen more than Ichigo, fool.
Okay, you right. Never mind. I do like Aizen, but Giorno,
He like Killer More Than Gone. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like every anime, bro.
that's only
Come on, bro.
that's probably the big anime, but but Dota is so funny, bro. We haven't seen. Oh, I was gonna say, I
Bro, that
can't
is
wait to
funny.
see, cause we seen everybody being
His
sentenced
backstory, bro.
besides the King and Dota, and I feel like those will be the two best ones because like the King, I want to see like yeah, like what's going on with him. Cause I feel like he secretly is kind of like a king of somewhere, and and
Hmm.
they just slammed him out just like
Mm-hmm.
the same way they did Xylo. So his little scene where he's gonna be sentenced to a hero is gonna be crazy. And I feel like he gonna stand like 10 toes down. You know how everybody else been scared and stuff. I feel like he could just take you on the chin when he be like, oh, but you seen this as a hero now. Like he ain't gonna be crashing out. But I want to see Dodas too because we all know that he probably stole something that he shouldn't have stole. But I want to know what did he steal to make him sentenced as a hero? Because when like the little villain, the evil guy with glasses was talking to the what's the other dude name? Like they little what's like do he got purple
King
hair?
or whatever.
No, like the other purple hair dude who got
Like
sentenced
their
as a
leader.
hero. Yeah, they're the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, who got sentenced to be a hero because he wrote that story.
Hmm.
Cause when he was talking to him, he was like we don't really care about if he like stole stuff, if he steals stuff. Excuse me, if he steals stuff, if you do all these petty crimes and scamming, and that's all Dota do. So I'm curious to see did he do something
Mm-hmm.
else? Cause clearly they don't care about that to enough to sentence you as a hero. They'll just body you. So I am interested to see what Dota really did. Cause I feel like he has a really great progression. But sorry, Joseph, you going to go? How you feel about Hero?
Nah, I ain't got much. It was a great episode, but I just got a question for both of y'all.
Yeah, yeah. What's up?
And the question is, so the last scene, basically, when Zalo woke up
Yeah,
and he had the little interaction with the dude, and the dude said, even if there are minor repairs, you could lose even a little bit
yeah.
of your memory, which poses a question. Do y'all think that's the truth, or you think that's a lie?
I think it is because that's what I was saying earlier about like I think the repairs could have used that term. I think it's different. I think it maybe uses their soul in some way. That's why they can fully get healed. It probably uses their soul, and yeah. So that's why because I think he was almost about to die. So it kind of still took a lot to revive him. I feel like so that's why I'm saying I am interested to see how these repairs work because it's clearly different. I feel like they would just say oh but we healed you, but no they said we repaired you. So I think he's saying the truth. Hendo, do you think he's saying the truth?
That's valid. I agree. I'm telling you, bro. He was like, "You're not gonna remember this anyway," and I'm like, "Why would he
Mm-hmm.
not remember this though? Like,
Yeah.
what? It don't even make sense." And then one, it wasn't even like he was finna. He didn't fall right asleep right after too. It'll be different if he barely just waking up. Right? They talk for like them 30 seconds to a minute, and then he like knocked back out. Okay, that happened to all of us, right? You may wake up, you don't remember something.
Yeah.
Y'all had a full fledged conversation, and then old girl came in afterwards, and old girl felt bad because he saw his old goddess in her,
Tommy, yeah.
which made him get all emotional and shocked and stuff,
Yes, sir.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, how is he not finna remember none of this? Like, I don't. I'll be interested to see how that plays out. And I just don't have to do with the question, but Donovan, I was thinking the same exact thing. Not for King, but for Dota. I'm like, bro, how would this a thief
Thief.
end up being sentenced to be a hero? Like that don't even make sense. Like at
Exactly.
least everybody else's you can kind of track and see. Now we don't know Tati's either though, to be fair.
Who's
Um,
Satya? Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
like
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm just
True,
like,
Yeah, the
bro,
dude.
that
true.
Yeah,
it don't make sense. But I'm
yeah.
interested to see that too.
Hey, I'm gonna
Yeah.
see how all these connect because they're not doing this for no reason. And like we've been saying, they could just body them if they truly want, but they're keeping them alive instead to work as
Mm-hmm.
essentially slaves for a reason. Cause they, if like if Xylo was really a nuisance, they clearly just could have bodied him. They could have said, "Oh, Xylo killed the goddess, so let's body him." But let's go ahead and
Right.
speed through this right quick, man. Last one, Fate. Sorry, like I said, it's gonna be a short episode. Life be lifing, but let's get through this very quick. Fate, Strange, Fake. I'm gonna go with my notes real quick. I can burn through this. First thing I said is that homunculus seems OP. That was
Man,
like the dog girl, like or like the I forgot what family they said make them. I forgot her name
She
too.
was
Heinsberg.
going
Yeah, but
crazy.
it's something. But her name was something with the I. Like it's Char, whatever. She seemed OP. She was able to go against Hercules. I mean Hercules. So then I was saying I like the Hercules duo and Master. I really like them too. Like the dude who in the Mafia and then Hercules. They probably one of my favorite Master Servant duo. And then the same thing, I was just like, who was that doll person? At first, I guessed that it was like the purple hair girl who summoned herself, but it's not her. So I felt like she could be a big character. Then I said Sigma might be my favorite character for real now. The little trained soldier guy or the assassin dude.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said her base is in the blimp. I think that's the first time that we seen that. That it's like in the blimp because
Yeah.
he jumped out and I was like that exit was clean when he jumped out of the blimp. That was cool as hell. And then then we found out. Oh, of course, we always kind of knew. I guess it makes sense, but they are caster. And I was like his illusion abilities is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, him making them like infinitely fall and changing everything. Caster is tough to me. I really like their powers. That's one that summoned herself. I forgot her name. Yeah, but their abilities are cool, and I'm like, who will beat them if they team up together? I know it's probably powerful people, but dealing with illusions is going to be annoying. And if it's two of them and they go be in sync, how are you going to get out of them illusions? But
Yeah.
this was a solid episode, 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, nothing too crazy. Oh, I like the big berserker. I was like, what the hell is that? I did not some machine. I don't know. It looked like the little people from Bioshock. I don't know if y'all seen a cover
Yeah.
of that game.
Yeah.
It looked like that, but just like a 34
You
version.
talking about the
So,
end of the show, end of the episode? That was going crazy.
well, yeah, that was kind of towards the end when we found out that was her
Okay.
spirit. So, is that the true berserker?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
ain't. I'm getting. I have to put it down on the list. Who's the true and who's the false? I be forgetting, but I think he's
That
true
is the
berserker.
true
That's
berserker.
true berserker.
Because false berserker is Jack the
Oh, Jack
Ripper.
the Ripper, you're right. Yeah, so we got all the players now. So I feel like now, just like Hero, it's on the upper trajectory. I feel like somebody now, like they've been like putting their toe in the water. I think somebody is going to get bodied. So I think people are going to start dropping because, like I said, this is fate, and at the end of the day, only one master servant duo can win this. So I feel like real soon, this a couple episodes, some people gonna die. I hope Sigma don't die. I really hope the dude who got Jack the Ripper doesn't get bodied. So it's gonna get crazy soon. But solid episode, and I love the ending song. I don't know if y'all stayed to watch the ending song. I really love the ending song and the whole little cutscene for that. That's really like cool and cute. But great episode, great fights. We got all the heroes. It's just a whole bunch of fights that's gonna happen. So I can't wait to see more of it. How you feel about Fate, Joseph?
It was good.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily remember the details. I just remember the squabbling, bro. That
that was
shit
really
was
most what it is. The
fire.
whole fight.
Yeah, it was mainly
That was the whole
squabbling,
thing.
and like we said last week, the animation in this show is like it's not gonna say something I've never seen before,
Yeah.
but it's close to something I've never seen before.
Do
It's
you like
crazy.
right quick? Do you like this better than Demon Slayer animation?
Personally, yes.
Okay. Do you like it
I
better?
feel like Demon Slayer. I feel like Demon Slayer is like too animated, if that
Have
makes sense. It's
Have you
hard to
seen the movie?
explain. No, I have not seen the
You have
movie.
to watch that and maybe go back. How you feel about JJK like this season? 'Cause I feel like Fate maybe has better animation, like the quality of it, but JJK uniqueness carry it a little bit for me. Like put it up higher.
Yeah, I like the style. Like even maybe I don't remember the episode, maybe like 2 episodes ago in JJK when Yuji was running up what is that, like the
The
street or
I know he's
something,
talking
and the
about
street was folding.
like the bridge, like the bridges that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That part, that whole scene was
So
crazy,
you like
bro.
JJK animation or Fate better?
That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough.
The people need an answer. Come on. Yeah.
Probably. To be honest, JJK probably. I ain't gonna lie.
Is
Then so
it
I
the
started thinking.
uniqueness?
I started
Yeah.
going back to that scene where forgot his name, dude that has the blood shot.
Yeah, Choso.
Chozo.
Chozo was in the
The
and
but the
not the
tunnel.
alley. Yeah, he was in the
Tunnels.
tunnel and
Yeah.
it was blood, bro. That scene was animated perfectly, bro.
So it's the
In my opinion. So yeah.
so like the style put it up above you. It's like just how unique it is. Hendo, before you get into your preview, right quick, How do you like Fate better than JJK, Demon Slayer? What you feel about them? Like animation, excuse me.
I think Fate has the better animation.
Yeah.
Um, out of all three of them, JJK to me has the best creative control,
Mm,
right? That's why, and like you, that can be good or bad, right? Like we've seen the masses. Some people are complaining, right? They want it to be the one-to-one copy of the manga, but then you wouldn't have scenes like Yuji and Hikari talking, right? Where they use what rotoscope,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
rotoscoping or
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where it's like they literally use actors acting, right? And you could tell that, you could feel that in the scene, right? So it's like things like that, the things they did with Maki, and her fight, like the things they did with Chozo versus Niowa, like that's all to me creative control.
Yeah.
From an animation purely perspective, I think Fate still has that.
Mm,
'Cause as far as like you're looking at visually appealing, like easy to follow and track, and it's just
Hmm.
like what looks the best. I think that's Fate right now.
mm,
Demon Slayer is cool. Obviously, they have great animation, but I feel like they don't have the best thing to work off of. And when I'm saying that, if you read Demon Slayer's manga and compared some of those panels to the anime, you would think you're watching something completely different, right? So it's like
it's like
the
One Punch
the
Man first season.
anime, man, like they have elevated it so much. It's crazy. Right. And so I feel like when you don't have the best stuff to work with already, it's kind of you're already behind. So like yeah. Now the movies, different story, but as far as like the seasons themselves, it's like yeah, nah.
Yeah. And last thing for you gives review, so we go ahead in this video. They are animated by the same people. I'm gonna butcher this name so badly, but Ufotable. I think that's
UFO
the studio
table.
name.
I thought it was UFO table.
Really? I don't know. I say
Not gonna
Ufotable.
lie.
Okay, but
Ufotable is kind of crazy.
they are an animation studio company, just and they animate Fate and they animate Demon Slayer. So they bangers. And last question, right quick. I don't know. I guess as you already kind of answered that, if you was creating your own anime, so would you want the JJK
UFO
style or
table.
the Fate style?
Fate.
Fate. Okay,
Fate.
Joseph. So would you want the JJK style or the Fate style?
Face style.
Okay, interesting. Okay, right quick. I feel like yeah, Fate is better. The quality better. It's just that I don't know. Like I said, JJK the uniqueness carry to me because all the seasons look vastly different to me. I ain't like see, but season one I didn't really
Yeah.
like. I did
Season
not
was tough.
like the animation. Then season two stepped it up, look different, and I didn't think it was gonna look any more crazy. Then they stepped it up again, so it's very unique. But going real quick, last segment or last thing, Hendo, how you feel about this Fate episode?
I think I give it an 8. Like I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I like how we seen Sigma basically kind of get betrayed, right?
Oh, I forgot about
Because
that.
like it's like
In
they
16.
basically was like, oh yeah, you need to keep an eye on him, like blah blah. And I like how nobody else can see Watcher, right?
That was
I
tough.
think that's really dope and really cool. So now he kind of got like his man in the chair, right? And like he looked like he giving him W advice too. So it's like I think I like that. That honestly may be my favorite duo so far because like he's literally gonna transform into a lancer, and it's like he has to help along the way, but it's like he not telling him what to do, but he's just like, hey man, just be careful, be cautious, stuff like that. I'm like, I think that's kind of cool. We got too many tropes where it's like somebody like that where nobody else can see, et cetera, et cetera, is like the bad guy. They trying to take advantage of him.
Yeah.
So I like that change up. Thought that was cool. Uh the fight, that berserker is nuts. Because I'm like, bro, what hero is that? Like, that's really the thing that's throwing me up.
Exactly.
Everybody had the same reaction I did. They said, bro, what the heck did you summon? And
Exactly.
I'm like, bro, I have the same question because what am I looking at? Right?
Hmm.
And then the homunculus from Einsburn, right? Obviously, that's not her, right? Somebody's using her
Took
as
it.
a
Yeah, I
vessel.
think her name is Ishtar or something like that. I think that's it. Ishtar. It's like
Is
I
she
something.
Tari?
Yeah, it's something like that. It's like Ishtar. Yeah, but that's her. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, who is she? Is she a god? Because she
exactly.
just
Cause she
look like
said,
they use. Oh, girl, use self-sacrifice magic to like get that berserker off, and she just boop, like she perfectly fine. I'm like, bro, what? Like,
easily.
how did she pull that off? So I'm like, okay, it was cool, I guess, but I'm just like, what are
Hmm.
we doing here? And then we saw at the end of the fight. I wanted to see what her second wish was gonna be for the command spell, and that's another thing. So can she only command
I
him with
think
command spells? She can't just
it's what it
like she
seemed
only got
like.
three of them.
Exactly. That's what it seemed like.
Um, so I'm like,
She's cooked.
she's gonna be cooked if that's the
Exactly.
case. Uh, I think Caster's OP. Right, this is the second time we've seen three plus heavy hitters, right, get interrupted by an illusion, and I'm like, all right, bro, I'm
And
kind of
he
getting tired of this.
exactly yeah.
Um, but yeah. Then of course they met the alliance with Lionheart, the assassin,
Sigma.
and Sigma. So like, I'm honestly, it was like cool, but it was just like the main thing this episode was the fight, right?
Yeah.
And we don't know nothing about old girl, so I really wasn't invested in too much. Like her powers are cool, but I'm like, it'll be different if I watch somebody like Stigma or the Jack the Ripper dude or like somebody else fight or whatever, you know. But yeah, I enjoyed it though.
Yeah. All right. Would you rate it?
Eight.
Okay. Last thing I would say, this episode also building up that the vampire. You remember the vampire dude visiting the little girl. So it seems like he
Mm-hmm.
going to be like talking to her ear. You know, talking to her ear, and because it already seemed like that her hero was kind of like corrupted or like just something evil. Like, because I think
Yeah.
Inkadu said that that's like the opposite of her, so it's already like a death, something
Mm-hmm.
death and plague. So he's going to take advantage of that, and if he got that on his side, it's going to be crazy. But yeah, I feel like now they aren't going to do no more half stop fights and no more fake out stuff because, like she said, the purple hair girl that some of this stuff, like she just wanted to wait till all the pieces was in place, and now
Yeah.
all of the masters are here. So now I feel like I said, people are going to get bodied. It's going to be lasting consequences now, and I can't wait because I have no idea who's going to win. I don't know if it's going to be a situation where like nobody wins or like it resets or like I really don't know who's going to win. It's too many factions, too many people that can win, so many dark horses like the Jack the Ripper do. It's a whole bunch of things that's gonna happen, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see it happen. Fate has been amazing, but like I said, sorry for this little short episode. Like I said, life be life, and but y'all got an episode instead of nothing. Next week will be better. I want to play a game with y'all. We can try them two games again next week, and then we could do like I'm gonna do underrated, overrated, or properly rated. So I name a few anime, and then of course y'all give y'all opinion underrated, overrated. I feel like that's gonna be good. It's gonna be some conflicting opinions. Cause I don't think we really like debated yet. So I feel like that's gonna bring some debate, some arguments. So look forward to that game, and I'm gonna try to stream next week, go live these episodes too. So look out for that. I'm gonna mess around with that. But thanks for making it to this part of the video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe for more, and stay tuned for next episode. It may be just pay attention, just turn that notification bell on, and it'll be somewhere between Sunday and like Tuesday area or Sunday to Wednesday area. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe. Y'all take it easy, man. Till next time. Peace out.